Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM.
Well, hello, Jennifer.
Oh, hello, gut instinct.
Did you?
Hello. You know what? I don't like
home.
it when I say things and you
my
don't believe what I say.
Last night to stay
I
home.
had a premonition.
That never happens to you?
No.
I mean, I hope not, because I told you about my dream to start the show today. I hope that
You
was
have
not.
very weird dreams.
Very scary.
Drew Rosenhaus?
Yeah, Drew Rosenhaus was in my dream.
Dude,
We were hobnobbing. Dude, we were all there. We were hobnobbing. There were hors d'oeuvres.
I got to tell you need to make some life changes if that's the way your dreams are.
It's very strange.
You know,
Were
I
there,
had one of those weird.
I will say this though. I have gotten up at night scoring a touchdown.
Have you?
My wife's like, "What the hell are you doing over there?" I'm about to go get 6.
Not the. It's not just the dog kicking their legs while they sleep.
Yo, yeah, I'm like, I'm putting moves on people.
when we used to do morning show, I would get very scared that once I turned off everything and I would go to sleep for a nap, that people would be still watching. Like they would still watch me as I was sleeping. Like, the screen was still on. Yeah.
I have every time I go on vacation or sleep in a hotel, I always have dreams back, like running the board in morning drive, and the board never works.
Yeah.
There's always some technical.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's sick. I don't know. Maybe I need therapy. I don't know, dude.
Therapy. You needed therapy just about that Mario Cristobal take.
I like it. I'm just all about self-improvement, and Mario Cristobal self-improvement.
See, key word there. Self-improvement.
Yeah.
Self-improvement.
He's got a guy.
You got to get better. You passing it on. You passing it on to somebody else. How about say I? You know, he says we. We ain't getting the big money. I am getting the big money. I am responsible for clock management.
If Mario Cristobal liked to snack and he needed a dietitian, you wouldn't shame him for that. Well, you would, but other people wouldn't. Most people wouldn't shame him for that. Now he has an issue with telling time, and he's trying to fix it, dude. I'm all for it.
Y'all go fall for that.
Odell Beckham Jr. is lashing out on social media.
Wow.
Hey, listen, me and Marcos we just had a conversation about this.
Okay.
And we had this conversation like about me and about we used to talk about how people hate Bill Belichick.
Yep.
Right. And I'm like, I've learned because of sports, right? The only people you should care about are the people closest to you, right? But people have gotten so sensitive, they feel like they have to respond to everybody, to a person who's has no significance in your life.
Yeah.
And you're going to drive yourself crazy doing that. So you have all these athletes that snap back at these fans that are making random comments. And the thing about it is, it doesn't make you look stronger.
Right.
It makes you look more sensitive, even if that's not the case.
Well, this fan, Keith, who I feel like is the same fan that he lashed out last time.
Probably.
But
you think he's like a beef? An ongoing
I think
beef?
so. I think it's the same fan. I think it is. I feel like I remember the name Keith. I feel like it's the same guy, which, kind of upsets me because, I had one tweet at Odell Beckham Jr. and I got blocked.
Oh, yeah.
This Keith just keeps getting to go to the well.
Mutual. He gets multiple,
it's because he saw you were in radio. So he was like, nah.
Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, here was the tweet from Odell, his response to Keith. Because there was a tweet from Pro Football Talk. It says, OBJ remains on the PUP list in Miami 3 days from crafting the 53-man roster. Coach McDaniel says he isn't nervous. And so Keith says, yup. At OBJ, scared to play against the Bills and the Jags.
Okay. Jeez, Keith.
Odell Beckham says, terrified. I'm actually scared to play against everyone on the schedule. Shaking in my boots.
Oh, no, he's kidding. So it's not like, yeah.
I mean, of course, that's just
Tyreek Hill. He responds.
Oh.
And he says, when we signed KD.
Okay.
Because we got our own guy attacking burner accounts.
He has been overly emotional to these reactions on Twitter.
But that's not even emotional.
That
but why even respond to it? Like,
that's the thing.
You need to get to you got to get to a comfortable place in your life to where the only people that you care about are the people that have any significance in your life. And you need to look out, and the rest of everybody else, tell them to go to hell, right? Like, who cares? Who cares what this dude thinks? He doesn't know the story. He don't know what's going on with Odell Beckham. Tyreek does. You see what I'm saying? So if Tyreek would have said that, it might be would have had a little bit,
Oh, man. We did hear Mike McDaniel yesterday. This is what he had to say on Odell Beckham Jr. and what the process is of getting him back on the field, because they would not put him on the PUP list or would not say that he was staying on the PUP list for the season yesterday. He said that's TBD. Here is McDaniel on the process.
It's not a scenario where he's going to, just jump out there with a cape on without practicing at all. I think for me, it's like every other player. You make sure that they progress, and you get them back on the field as fast as their body allows them to, and then you allow the comfort level of the players to dictate when he plays. So, are we gonna play football with Tua and Odell being uncomfortable with their connectivity in a real game? Absolutely not. So the measures that we'll take, we're trying to make sure that when he's on the field, that he's done absolutely everything to minimize how long it takes for him to be live action. So it's just step by step, and you can rest assured there won't be discomfort in Miami Gardens when we're playing in the stadium at Hard Rock or anywhere else.
Here comes the airplane. Landon, Mike.
Where did we lose you? Connectivity?
Dude.
Bring us back, Mike.
The answer never ends. You want me to break? Let me break that down for you. He's basically saying, even when Odell gets healthy, there needs to be a time frame in which him and Tua have to be on the same page. So just because he's back practicing doesn't mean he's going to be a full participant in what we want him or what he thinks he can be able to do. So it's going to take a little bit of time, even though he may be back. That's it. End of conversation.
What?
That's what he said? I had no
You
idea.
could not what me?
Write what you will.
I feel bad for whoever transcribed his sentences every day.
Wait,
Don't lose.
The best part is Sernome says, "Here comes the plane. Land it, Mike. Land it."
Oh, Mike McDaniel's out there skywriting with his plane.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I anticipated this question.
Then why is your answer so long? You knew it was coming.
It was well rehearsed. That's why.
Oh my goodness. So, yeah. That, oh my goodness.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that Mike McDaniel, the reason maybe all the cuts are taking so long is because his goodbyes to all
Oh
the
my
players?
goodness. Could you imagine?
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to say, guys,
Just saw Barry Jackson. He just said some guard was cut I've never heard of. His name is Chasen Hines.
Oh,
Chasen.
yeah.
And he goes, Chasen, sit down here. And Chasen, he's still got Chasen in the office. Chasen, an ending to this goodbye, please.
And in conclusion,
This is what it is. The facts are the facts.
No,
You're
they're
the
not.
worst.
No, they're not.
I don't think he's gonna be that harsh.
no.
You think he's telling everybody the story about how he was too small to play football, and at 8 years
No.
old I was gonna be the Denver Broncos head
I do
coach?
know a lot of coaches that will tell the player, look, this is what you need to get better at to be more consistent, to be able to make it.
Mm.
Right.
You would say though the meetings are quite long
Oh,
no,
they gotta be.
they're not.
for him.
No, for
him?
McDaniel.
Yeah, because he has that relationship with the players.
You think you think he's told every single guy this?
No,
is the
but
worst
I
part of
think
the
some guys are. You have different conversations with everybody because everybody's in a different situation. Some guys were really close. Some guys were decisions we needed to make. Some guys he's going to tell, we want you to come back on practice squad. Some guys, like, there's just a lot of different conversations you got to have. Some guys know it, and they come in and want to be as short as possible. Hey, all right, goodbye.
You think he has Bob and Weave handle the defensive guys, or he's got to do all of them?
Nope, he does all of them. He does all of them. When I was shipped out, I never talked to the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Ozzie, I talked to Ozzie because I had a relationship.
Oh, so you think Greer's cutting him?
I don't know. I don't know that. I would think if it was, say, if they had to do something like with OBJ or somebody like Barrios, maybe. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You think like Mike McDaniel, like he's like, beep. Sandra, who do we got out there? Jason Hines. Who? I gotta make up something for this guy.
The old coaches definitely have no idea. This is no lie. So I held out for 2 weeks, right? I held out for 2 weeks, and we had to go to East Ohio. It was in Mentor, where they practiced before they built a new facility. I go out there. They say, go to room XXX to get your playbook from Bud Carson was the coach, right? I go in there. I say, hey, coach, I'm here to get my playbook. Who the hell are you? This is not a lie. And
so you had to explain yourself to him?
Yes.
Did he ask you like riddles before he gave it
No,
up?
I don't know. But like, oh yeah, I got a pink slip. What are you talking about? Sure did.
In the locker?
No, they bring you and give you, and then the owner gave me a letter and came and said hi or whatever. Like, yeah. I said, no, mood point, dude. Right?
Damage is done.
You know, it's like taking your ex-wife to dinner when you get finalized the divorce. Like, what are you doing?
Here was Tua yesterday on OBJ. This is him on how he's going to gain chemistry with Odell Beckham Jr.
That's very important for me. It's very important. Off the field, I've been able to hang out with him a good amount of times. Cool dude, 100%. But does that translate does our relationship translate on the field? Like, I couldn't tell you because I haven't gotten reps with him, and that's just the honest truth. Now, if O isn't on the PUP list, he clears everything and we're able to get out there. I mean, that's one of the first things that I, want to do. Routes on there, I want to make sure I get as many reps with him. Okay, he's going to go in for this rep. Let's make sure that this guy's going to get the ball. Like, make sure the coverage isn't whatever. Like, I want to make sure that, the timing is good. So I want to make sure that that's all good and whatnot. And, speaking to your question prior to that, that's just part of the game. Guys get injured and whatnot, and whoever we're dealt with to go and play with out there, that's who we're dealt with to play with. So, I've had as good of receivers and as fun of receivers, to have with Tyreek and Waddle. And I've also had guys who didn't have speed like that, playing my first 2 years in the league. So, we got to go out there and we just got to find a way to make that work.
It's kind of a very Mike McDaniel answer.
Devontae Parker just took a shot right there.
Here's the deal, though.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. He is right.
So did Fitzpatrick's BFF.
You know what I heard of this?
True.
I want y'all to pay attention to
Good
something.
hands.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's what you need to understand. You remember, you ever hear the diva receiver saying, I got to get more opportunities?
Mm-hmm.
A coach can get anybody on the field open, right? And Tua said, hey, when he gets back, we need to set things up so he can get some opportunities, so we can get our timing right. And so basically what they're saying is put him in a situation where he's not just out there running around. That's how we're going to get our, get our mojo and get in unison.
Oof.
So it's kind of,
You want to look at the top 5 in receiving that season?
In what season?
2020. His rookie year.
Tua's rookie year?
Yeah.
On this team.
Damn.
Or overall?
No, in the 2020 season, his rookie year.
In the league or on the team?
No, on his team.
Okay, go.
Devontae Parker.
Yeah.
How many?
Number 1.
793 yards.
So the leading receiver has 793 yards?
Mike
Right?
Gesicki.
Yeah. 500.
Miles Gaskin was third.
Miles Gaskin.
388 yards.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Jakeem Grant,
Oh no.
Oh, my
373.
Swaddle, baby.
Preston Williams, 288.
Preston Williams.
So wait.
And
Hold
Isaiah
on.
Ford.
Hold on.
Rough.
How many yards did Tua end up with?
That season?
Yeah.
Well, remember, he split because he only played 10
Yeah.
games with Fitzpatrick. He had
That's right,
1,800.
Now, you hear that, right?
11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
You hear that.
Hmm?
and people say he's had 4 years time to go. Right?
Lynn Bowden.
Lynn Bowden. Oh, this is awesome.
Isaiah Ford.
I miss
276.
Gesicki. Well, you have a better Gesicki that can block. Jonnu Smith is very similar to Gesicki, but he can play on multiple areas of the backfield.
Mac Hollins.
Oh, this Mac Hollins, dude. He's in Buffalo, I think.
Yeah, he's
now?
in Buffalo now.
This guy has gone full hippie. Have you seen him?
He's been that.
I know.
He's
but,
been
like,
that.
now
Very annoying on TikTok.
He's getting love for it, and he's just like peacocking now.
He was great. You know what he was great at, though?
What?
He was amazing at downing punts.
Oh, that's true. No, he was great.
Amazing.
Great special team player.
Receiver? Meh.
Big body. Barefoot all the time, though. Oh, that's his thing now.
You ready to mix things up?
Daddy loves you guys.
What else you got, Marcos?
In my mixed bag, we've got local. I'm trying to create a beef. I'm being honest. I've been trying to create a beef this entire time between Raheem Mostert and Jeff. Not necessarily Jeff Wilson. I know he's friends with him. Jalen Wright. I apologize.
Oh, you feel like an old guy, young guy beef?
Exactly. But it seems like Raheem got wind of me attempting to paint him as a bad guy and is saying all the right things as of recent.
Okay.
He even made a statement for his former teammate in San Francisco and now in Miami as well, Jeff Wilson, on whether or not he feels he should make the team.
I'm always going to have Jeff's back. I think that he's one heck of a player. He does everything right. Unfortunately, he had some injuries and stuff like that. But I still think that he's in. I mean, at least from what I've seen, he's in good standing. But you never know in that regard. I'm not in the office helping out with the decisions. But film doesn't lie, and Jeff has a good resume.
He does have a good resume. Coach knows him. Damage might be done, though.
Uh-oh.
Damage is done.
Cornerberry Jackson. Nick Needham.
Oh, no.
Cut.
No.
Ooh, that's
I like Nick Needham.
yeah.
That means that we have confidence in Cam Smith and Ethan Bonner. Or maybe it's a contract thing, like Leroy says. Sometimes it's not talent.
There's some decisions are like if it's close, you save the money.
I feel like we need him.
He's very versatile.
He didn't beat science.
Yeah, I know.
Took him a while on that
You didn't get
Achilles.
it.
Any
You
point?
didn't get it.
Any
You
point on that
idiot.
one? Huh?
Yeah, like you didn't even get it. Plus
point?
one, Marcos.
Yeah!
Just for getting it by El Dumbo over here.
I was reading something else. You're
Wait.
washing out.
No, it wasn't. Did you hear him?
No, I didn't.
El Dumbo. That's pretty
He
good.
said, "Clearly, we need him."
-1.
Oh, what? Oh, retroactive minus
No,
One.
too late. I gave him one.
one. Yeah, man.
Chat says
-1 here.
What does the chat say?
B1 says -1.
Ugh.
Karen says +1.
Oh,
That means no points. Cancels out.
I think it was a
Went to my
plus
class.
one.
That's fine.
Well, my gut says it's not.
Okay, that's actually a +1.
Your gut doesn't go over what I have to say.
Who's got the bigger gut?
Oh, definitely me.
Oh, there you
Well,
go.
I don't know. Not after this next break.
Oh, these chicken
I'm in
wings.
the hunt.
Those things are good.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
good.
They're good. I told you.
yep.
I tell you guys up until 2 here on the program. You feel good? Wow. You know what? Seems like he's.
commenting.
What'd you say?
Every time I see you, you're always eating.
That's fair.
I said that's not true.
That's kind of.
That's not.
First of all, whenever you do eat, you eat right outside of her studio,
literally
so
right
she's gonna see you.
Every time.
You know, you're.
Well, you guys frown upon me eating here.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
we just have to make sure to look underneath your chair when you're finished.
Oh, and you wonder why?
Flashing
Right.
out, dude.
Right.
Flashing out. That's a classic lash. Oh, she's right, dude. She's right. She's right.
Wait.
Thank you, Marcos.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, you guys are really messing with me and all this, and now you're just Okay.
Number one, you guys are always messing with me.
Really?
Always.
What?
Always lashing out. Always trolling.
wait.
It's okay. I
When
get
was
it.
the last time you got here before 10 and it wasn't an
See,
accident?
there you go again. You go again.
I'm just saying.
Like your chair.
Recently she did it, right? That was cool.
Yeah, and then she missed the whole first segment because she was saying hello to everybody.
Wow. What about you? How many segments have you missed today?
No segment.
Hobnobbing.
You're right.
What's wrong with?
I see.
Is that your gut feeling?
I see a train. No, wait. 3 trains.
3.
I'll drive tomorrow.
Like,
I hope one day you guys get stopped by a train.
Jennifer, you do realize how I had a gut last night that told me to stay home, right? You know how crazy that sounds?
If you know the reason behind why I start listening to my gut now, you're gonna feel really bad.
Wow.
No,
Leroy.
I mean, why? You hungry?
So I wouldn't make fun of it. I wouldn't make fun of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust her gut, Leroy.
But like, is the gut always like?
Yeah, but I'm saying, why does the gut not say, "Hey, we better get up 15 minutes early"?
Like I said, Leroy.
Yeah.
Leroy.
If something feels off, I won't do it.
Okay, that's all right. That's kind of a gut, but guts work both ways.
But what did your gut tell you? It just said it was going to be a bad day of traffic.
No, it felt weird. Like it felt like something was telling me don't go into work.
Maybe her car was. Had she driven today, maybe her car.
You never know what would have happened to me.
Well,
Tobin is playing.
Wait, Tobin is basically playing that game every day because he's going to drive his car until it dies.
Pretty much.
But
Mike,
he did say that today.
Yeah, he goes
right until the wheels fall off, baby.
So isn't it time? Like, there's gonna become a point in time where you're gonna have to buy something for the car that's not worth it. So say if you got to get new tires or something like that, then you can't invest new tires on them.
Tires aren't that expensive.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
It's less than a car payment.
It's like a dog. You know, sometimes that dog has a procedure that's a little bit too much.
Hasn't happened with this car. This car's incredible.
Good. No, it's a Honda. It'll keep going forever.
Isn't
the same car that had you stranded somewhere in
just
Northern
battery
Florida?
though. Like it's like
I had to go get him.
It's a simple battery.
Just a battery change.
Because he had to have Chipotle.
Because Florida, Florida, you crank through batteries in Florida like crazy. You get that AC, you know.
True.
But yeah, I want to hit at least 300K.
Really?
Least.
That's impressive.
How close are you?
Definitely hit it by Christmas.
That's Lord.
I'll hit it by Christmas.
Wait, what year? Because I had a Camry that was 2002.
I think it's a 15.
Wow,
that's good.
You ain't messing around in that car.
15.
Nah.
That's not bad though. 15.
Yeah, he's about to hit 300,000 miles in.
But he has a Honda, right?
Less than 10 years. Yeah, they last forever.
They good.
Had an 02
Camry.
Hit up to 368,000 miles, and the issue.
Well, now I want to beat that.
I tell you what, the issue wasn't that the car crash. I totaled the vehicle. May have been.
You have a lot of bad driving.
And then,
no.
You're not a good driver.
They gave you $13 to replace it.
No, I didn't. It was done. So I totaled the vehicle, but still managed to drive it home.
But Leroy was like,
fine.
he was the last car that I had. It literally did that. Like it just shut down in the middle of driving. Like
I'm like, you playing that game all the way from up there?
it just shut down. Like right as I was getting on the turnpike, boom, it was a Mercury Mountaineer. Boom. And I was like, whoa. And it's done.
Hondas and Toyotas. Good cars.
They're good. Hey, Japan, great at making engines.
Pretty good.
Great at making engines.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Headlines. Did I do headlines? Speaking of cars?
No, you did not.
No.
Headlines brought to you by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford.
We know trucks.
All right. Cut list. Let's go to the man with the master list. That is Barry Jackson.
Oh.
He says the Dolphins have cut safety Jordan Colbert.
Oh, that got scary for a second.
But they want to keep him on practice squad.
There's a bunch of guys that I haven't even heard of.
Yep. Nick Needham is the most recognizable name gone today.
Woo!
Chasen Hines, guard. He was cut. Matthew Jones, an Ohio State rookie guard, cut.
Bummer.
You don't mean that. That's not sincere. Don't say that. Curtis Bolton, no relation to Michael, linebacker. He got cut.
Well, get out of here then.
Curtis, he's black.
Kyrick McGowan.
Right?
I don't know.
I'm just telling you.
What's his name? Curtis Bolton?
Kyrick McGowan Wide receiver, he was cut. Jaquan Burton from FAU. Forced to play running back in the second preseason game. They said take a hike.
Curtis Bolton. Blake Griffin.
Neville Gallimore.
No, he's half and half.
Oh. Yeah. Jason Maitre, cornerback. He was cut. Neville Gallimore is probably the one everybody's saying most surprising today, just based on his salary. Cut.
What was his salary?
I think it cost the Dolphins almost $2 million on the cap. Jaden Janke, I don't remember a tweet about
JJ
him.
For sure.
I don't remember a tweet
If your last
about him.
name is Janke, I don't watch on my team.
They waived rookie defensive tackle Leonard Payne.
Oh, I want him on my team. What's up with him?
Jags cut quarterback CJ Beathard.
Oof.
He had a brief run.
Mike Harley, former Kane, cut.
That one hurt.
Well, you knew he had to make a big impact because he came in
late.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. That's it.
Do we feel, does this mean, okay, because I heard we've talked about depth issues in regards to injuries. I've heard a lot of guards cut, basically, which means we must.
A lot of guards, a lot of D-line.
We must be comfortable with the trenches, apparently, because we have a lot of expendable pieces.
No, but you're probably going to bring some guys in.
Tua was a little too froggy yesterday for my liking.
I don't care. I'll get it out quick.
I mean, he didn't say nothing that wasn't accurate.
I mean, I know, but it's not a compliment either. Like, it's not like you like, my guys are a wall.
Hey, doesn't football always start on that Thursday night game?
Yeah.
Why are they making a big deal about it starting early?
Is it starting earlier?
No, it starts on Thursday. They've always had an opening
Who's
Thursday
making a
night
big deal out of it?
I just heard it on TV.
The TV's on mute.
This morning.
Oh.
Relax.
No. You can't just say just heard it on TV. That was 6 hours ago.
I meant to ask it earlier in the show. It never came up.
I don't believe they're just having it on Thursday night like normal.
Okay.
It's Ravens and Chiefs, yeah?
Chiefs.
Yep. Yeah. And then Eagles and
they're doing double. No, that's Friday.
Friday.
That's a Brazil game. That's a special.
Yeah,
that's different. Yeah, that one's different.
Eagles and who?
Eagles and Packers, I want to say.
Packers, yes.
I think you're right.
That's it.
Eagles and Packers.
Saw that Kelsey doesn't need to play football anymore after that deal.
Who?
The Kelsey brothers. They got picked up for $100 million.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, officially signed. $100 million. Amazon.
Who?
The Kelsey brothers. Their podcast.
Oh, okay.
Got picked up for $100 million for 3 years.
Good for them.
Yeah.
So good. Good for the Kelseys.
Overrated.
Thank Tay-Tay.
Yeah. Now he's gonna throw it to.
Is there a Tay-Tay stipulation?
It's good. I gotta check that out.
So wait.
They already had. Didn't the Kelseys already do a deal with Amazon? Wasn't there a documentary on Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
it was
so.
called Kelsey, right?
Sounds like they were in cahoots.
Yep, Kelsey
the whole time.
On Amazon. It is called Kelsey.
Yeah, but Tua was just a little too cocky with the O-line thing yesterday. You know?
I think so.
Yeah, I was nervous.
He's
about
just being honest too.
What's your confidence level on the offensive line in front of you, specifically the interior of the line blocking for you?
Well, brother, I get the ball out fast, so I'm confident with anybody we got up there. I'll tell you that. I'm confident with anybody we get out there. So,
yeah, except those 2020 receivers. You guys saw them. Oof.
Hey, is he wrong? That's on them. That ain't on him.
I know. I'm not saying it's on him.
He did look good with the little bit of preseason action he did get.
It was a great drive.
It was a great drive. A bunch of scrubs out there too.
Nimble.
Yeah. Oh, mobile. Watch him.
Not mobile.
Nimble though. Nimble. I'll take that. Agile.
That's a good one. I like
cool.
that. Agile.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. Well, brother, doesn't matter if Liam Eichenberg's a bum. I'll be all right.
The most important qualities in a quarterback are the ones that play the smallest role in the success of a quarterback.
Ooh.
What are you, Ricky Bobby's father?
That was pretty deep.
No, I feel like I'm talking to Ricky Bobby. There's a cheetah in my car.
It was a puma.
A puma. Okay, we got the cats mixed up.
I thought you were doing field mouse right there.
Oh no, he says. What did he say?
Field mouse is fast.
The field mouse is fast, but an owl can see at night, which has nothing to do with the field mouse. Like, I rewound it when first time I rewound it, like, what?
But you wouldn't like Marcos. If somebody asked, like if Leroy's having a press conference right now and he goes, like if you said, Toad, are you confident in your radio producer? He goes, well, brother, doesn't matter who's pushing buttons for us. We're going to have a good show.
I would feel offended. Well, I know we can have a pig.
Like, you don't think Liam Eichenberg goes, hey, man, He goes, you fall a lot.
I don't feel not loved. Like this is exactly.
I'm not exactly a film junkie, but I do see a lot of screenshots of Liam Eichenberg on the ground.
What was it? The Joel Embiid of football? Someone called him. This guy's on the ground a lot. Although we did have, I think it was Jack Driscoll, if I'm not mistaken. Vita Vea.
Oh my God! Well, Vita Vea is good though.
No, he's really
Vita Vea.
Like Vita Vea just took a poor backup.
Vita Vea is built like a sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
So,
like that was ridiculous.
That was.
All right, here we go. More cuts.
Oh no, that means it's
Barry Jackson.
Recognizable.
Dolphins release linebacker Wyatt Ray.
Who the hell are these people?
Is he a country music singer?
I have no idea who this.
This one we actually know. Dolphins have cut rookie cornerback Isaiah Johnson. So it sounds like Storm Duck.
Storm
Duck. Sounds like Storm Duck made the team. Quack. 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 No. Quack.
No.
Quack.
No.
Quack.
No.
Quack.
See.
Storm Duck. Quack. Quack.
Quack. Quack.
Why? Wait. Can I ask you a question?
Why?
Mashing your cheeks make you sound like a duck.
Quack.
Like, it's the dumbest thing. Like, why did you think?
Just trying to make sure the frog didn't come out.
Give a point to Dade South. Storm Duck is a corner quack.
Point for Twitcher.
That's good.
Quack. You know that doesn't do anything. That's it. You're right. You're right, Leroy. I felt like it was helping.
No, I'm like, what?
Cap says there's confidence, but then there's cocky. This man has no clout right now to be cocky. 167 million will make you pretty cocky.
Yeah. I mean, okay, what you gonna do? That's basically what he's saying. And you know what? I think Tua, give himself credit. I think he's always was this person, but it's time and a place kind of thing. You can't come here acting like that, and you don't even know if you're gonna be here, right? You can't come in and be that way your rookie year when you're not healthy. You can't come in being that way when your coach has no faith in you. So you kind of always stayed back, and now this coach and this coaching staff has empowered him. He's put in the work first and foremost. He's put in the work to build those relationships with the players, and now they look to him that way so he can respond the way he is.
I never think the guy's going to throw a teammate under the bus. Either.
No,
never.
So, and that is like, that's one of the things that I've always appreciated with some of the teams that I played on, is that, you're on a good team, you got a decent group of guys, when the bleep could be hitting the wall and everybody's like, no, like we all got to do better. Nobody's throwing anybody at the bus, right? But you have these certain teams that have these divas, and as soon as everybody comes to them because they're the star, they mysteriously, oh, it ain't me. I ain't throwing the ball. Yeah, man.
The training camp updates brought to you by Miami-Dade County Public Schools Technical Colleges. You ready to level up your career game, Frog Boy?
Yeah!
MD CPS Technical Colleges have got you covered. Choose from tons of programs, learn from top-notch certified instructors. I feel like I could be one of those top-notch certified instructors.
Yeah.
Professor Sidley Sauce.
Whoa.
You guys get real-world experience. The best part, you can graduate debt-free in 1 to 2 years. If you're ready to make the move, log on to careerinayear.com or call 305-558-8000. MD CPS Technical Colleges, your best choice for a brighter future. Back after this.